Hello there. This is American Eagle Hoarder back with some rolls to search today. I went to the couple banks and picked up some ones, and just flipping through the very first one, I noticed this very first strap had a star note in it. So right off the rip, we're gonna get something good. And then somebody had turned in a whole bunch of half-dollar rolls. So hopefully it was an older gentleman or lady. Maybe it was a collection dump, maybe not. I have not looked in these yet, but I got 110 in halves and 200 in quarters, some obviously in the customer wrapped and some Loomis, I think these are, the white rolls. And they are circulated, so hopefully we'll find something good in there. And same with these. These are from one bank and this is from another. And then last night I was talking to my nephew. I asked him to run me up to the gas station for coffee because he was parked in from getting my car out. And when I got in his car, I noticed he had this big jug filled with coins, and that was his change jug every time he went to the gas station. And I asked him if I could buy his change, and he said yeah. And sure enough, I found one of this San Antonio in it, and it was a W. Boom. Sitting in his jug of change. Beautiful San Antonio Mission W. So talk about a little tiny score there, you know. And I gave him some money for the quarter. That way he understood that, hey, you know, that he might have some change floating around that's worth more than a quarter. Now, obviously, these are not worth, you know, crazy money, but hey, he could have had a close AM error penny in there, although he did not. But anyway, back to this bank stuff. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to pause in between each roll until I, until I find something, and I'll bring you back in if I do. All right, I'll let you know. Alright, so I have a pile of quarters that I've found. In that pile so far, I have found, and I'm going to put it on scope only because it's kind of hard to see. I found a proof, which is right there. It is an ugly proof when you look up close. As you can see, the S mark there. And it is another South Dakota, just like the silver South Dakota I found not too long ago. That was also a silver proof. Or a proof, but this time it's a clad proof, unfortunately, but still a proof nonetheless. And I keep dropping it. I do apologize for that loud noise. But as I'm going through this roll in my hand, I always grab out the really shiny coins first, and the very top one, sure enough, boom, another W. And look at that, another San Antonio Missions. So I'm going to flip that one and go with put it with the rest, and going to continue on. So wish me luck. All right, so all I got left is the bills to go through. I've gone through all the quarters, and these are the finds I have found. Sorry, I keep moving my camera somehow. I found 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Drummer Boys, or the Bicentennials. I like to collect those. Not really worth anything to me, but I figure I'll leave them for my kids to play with or whatever. I mentioned a little bit ago I found a proof South Dakota, which I'm put on the scope for you. And you can see it's got a lot of scratches, unfortunately, so it's not that pretty anymore. But it's still a nice find. Definitely gotta like it, you know. And then I also found the 2 W quarters. I found another San Antonio Missions, which I believe I mentioned earlier. And then also found the second one is a Weir Farm W quarter. So that's always fun. Gotta love that, you know. And then I found 2 Salt River Bay error coins. As you can see, the rain in the background there. Let me see if I can get a little pin tip to point that out right there as it goes behind the tree. The error is basically the sorter before they press the coin, I guess, shoots it into the little machine or the press, and it leaves these marks, and it kind of looks like rain behind the trees. So that's the one, and the other one much more behind the tree than that one. As you can see, the lines going at like a sideways rain kind of form. So I got 2 error coins, 2 W coins or quarters, and then the proof quarter. So not too bad of a search as far as those go. And then all these quarters are ones that I've been collecting, and I've only been collecting the ones with really nice edges and like almost pristine shape, just so I can have a roll of every single year. And these are just some that I need to finish filling up the tubes. These are some of the older state quarters, and this is all the newer styles. And now the next thing I'm going to go into, I'm going to clean this all up and then jump into the bills and see what I find. And I already know I got one good star note sitting right there, so I know it's going to be at least one find out of there. So I'll bring you back as soon as I get done moving all these quarters and going through some bills.